Hi everybody,
Hi.
how's it going? We always have to make sure we know what date it is before we start. So it's
Monday.
Monday, October 2nd. Not only to remind you, but to remind us too. So we had a
So
real fun and busy day.
we got up pretty early,
Yeah,
like 7 o'clock or so, which is pretty early for
for
us.
us.
And we went. We FaceTimed with Sandy Gunlock this morning to decide when we meet up, and we decided we would go to Siena by ourselves because they'd already been.
Yeah,
So we went to Siena, looked around the city.
yeah.
Um,
Went and looked from the outside at the Duomo and again realized it was $9 to €9 to go in and look at a church that we'd probably already seen something like it before. So we decided again not to go in. So,
but there were a lot of people around,
yeah,
and
yeah.
for a Monday, it
Well,
was
because
incredible enough number of
yeah,
visitors.
yeah, we'd been there on a Sunday and it was raining before it. It was a beautiful day today and it was lots of people. So it was really a fun time. We had a
So
good time walking around
and then
and
we
seeing everybody.
and then since we didn't have any food here, we stopped by and picked up some
But
food in Siena
most
on our way back.
most importantly, we picked up buffalo mozzarella cheese. It's
in the
magnificent.
liquid in the
Oh yeah,
plastic bags.
it's just fabulous. And so
So we picked up Norm and Sandy. They
uh
spent the day with us
yeah,
instead of
which was great.
Sandy's sister.
Yeah,
And so we picked them up at a park,
yeah.
and we headed toward
And
San Gian.
San Gimignano. And the important part of that is they're used to build for status and for defense. They used to build a whole bunch of towers for their homes. Since they had 74 towers and they knocked most of them down, there are only 14 left. But it was still really interesting and really cool. And we didn't go up in any of the towers.
But
We had a real nice time walking around and
there
looking at
was
the place
also was a wall there, so we
yeah,
climbed up and had a beautiful view of the
yep,
Tuscany area.
yep.
But before we got to the city, we were driving along and saw a winery, so we had quite an interesting wine tasting,
Oh yeah,
which included lunch,
oh
and
yeah,
so that was
yeah,
it was they
yeah,
had wine and different kinds of olive oils,
yeah.
so it
And
was
so we spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours there, and
yeah.
they served us up some pasta and they let us taste a bottle that was valued at $250. That's what they wanted to sell it.
Yeah.
It was not just a tasting; it was more of a third of a glass of wine.
We happened to sit
So
by. There were two other
yeah,
gals there that happened to be from California, so we
yeah,
got to speak lots of
yeah.
English,
We had to speak some English, so it
and
was
they
lots
were
of
real
fun.
nice gals too.
Yeah,
So
and we had a real nice time. Then we went over to Sandy and Norm's apartment that they're renting with their sister and brother-in-law for supper. So that was so
yeah,
nice of them to have us over.
right.
And her sister and brother-in-law are just wonderful people, and we
And,
had a wonderful conversation.
and they're heading south tomorrow, and
Yep,
we're staying here for
yep,
one more day. But even on the way back, a little deer ran across the road. I
yeah,
mean, we were going slowly on our little dirt gravelly road, and so it
yep.
was just a nice fun day.
Yeah, it was a
So
great time. So we'll talk to you tomorrow.
all
We love you
right, love
guys.
you.
Night.
Bye.